I'd like to say, in the beginning, God formed man out of the earth and breathed his breath in him, and he became a living soul. Where do you derive the authority to regulate human breathing? I ask you this because this is very important. You all are playing doctors, and you're not. And God gave us the very breath that we are to breathe. I would also like to know, where do you get the authority to reduce my oxygen? Who made you perpetrators over my life? I would like to also say, in Congress is where laws are made. They have to write a bill. That bill has to also go through the Senate. You cannot just make laws. That is unconstitutional. That is not how we run this country as a republic. You have taken and overreached authorities that you do not have. And ma'am, as a doctor, I really have many question marks about your degrees and what you really know, because what you say is the political dogma that they're trying to shove down our throats on every commercial and every store, and it's disgusting. And I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't think that you are worthy of your credentials. And I would ask suggestively that you go back to school and get educated.
Ma'am, there is a difference between commenting on her.
Okay, then I will go back to my comments to each and every one of you as representatives of the human race, where you're supposed to represent people. And Mrs. Baker, okay, I'm not allowed to say your name, but still, it is appalling that each and every one of you sitting up there as human beings, part of the human race, the only race that we have, would suggest to muffle people, to put masks on our face, to keep us from breathing oxygen, to get us to become sickly. Now, there's so much evidence. The CDC itself said they made a mistake. There's not enough to make this a pandemic. This is a planned-demic. This is totally political, and you know it. And I'm asking you to cease and desist from the political agendas that you're being propagandized to stand with and try to hold us hostage as American citizens. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have Elizabeth Felton, followed by Anastasia Leon, followed by Aaron Getty.
Mayor, commissioners, staff, thank you. Thank you for your service to our community. I don't envy your position today. We have a heated debate going on here, and both sides passionately feel they've brought science behind their beliefs. I am, because I take a medication that makes me immunocompromised, I also have breathing problems. Mask is not an option for me. But I did some reading. The National Institute of Health and Yale University has done studies on a ketogenic diet and how it actually inhibits virus growth. Now, it's specifically the flu, but we don't really know much about COVID. So I've kind of done that for myself for the past few months. And I've been exposed to a lot of people. So by the mask, must wear mask theory, I should be the outbreak monkey. Everybody I know who I hang out with should be sick, and they are not. And if we're going to push for health, it starts in here. And I don't believe it starts by inhibiting your ability to breathe. And you can say it doesn't, doctor, but I have to disagree because I know what I feel when I have the mask on my face. I ordered one of those little meters. It didn't come in time. I will be making a video about it. But I urge you all to, it's hard once you dig your feet in and you take a position, to please critically think this out. You have a lot of constituents who don't believe your opinion is the best way to move forward with their health. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your comments.